Yesterday on air, I said that, look, if today, Kwaku Atin says, Captain, means me no Buma, praise God, I will leave. I come on me because I'm not a lazy person. Yes, my brain works, Papa. And I'm afraid, Doc.
Doc is Kwaku Atin.
Yes, that's right. It's Crawford, friend, who are buying the church on the letters from Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA4 Tata no Nina is because Yaseme Kasadodo. I'm saying
GRA4 Tata so
Sia Biniano and yaba no sɛ nsɛm a ɛkɔ no ana yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ na ne nyina no akɔyɛ yenua bɛma captain to the smart aha na ne ato ne sesi ayi ne de akɔyɛ sensentred ma no pressure ba mu pa pressure ba mu serious one hwɛ ni ya no kure nie ye do si koso a enya asɛm keto a yaba ne yaba ba nsɛm ne abobo so ne de akosi kokoso apa mu bako na ye de amane nyina no ɛyɛ enkomo a endra Captain Smart wane yenua bema Paul Adom Otchere ekoye ewo good evening Ghana dwumadie so Captain Atchere mu ne nam so ma the director the Dr. Kwaku Atin Angel Broadcasting Network na we ma suspended Abrante Captain Smart emu awram because according to information na de ma wo na enne confirmation aba ne nyina ne kire se Captain aban mu mpanifo ana efre Dr. Kwaku Atin kire ne se Gama no omom pressure enunti some suspended no anya saa de be ha adwene Captain Smart akasa bebre na assemble call kan say Ghana Revenue Authority Dr. Kwaku Atin say wo mo tata ne because of onunti enti the culture of silence na ye ka no abusua eyade a ekoso pa the culture of silence say yentimi nkasa nche ya adwene o kire wa adwene na ne aban na nkode a eti sabri de na nya nkwada aha eni ade a eba bekoso ewo mamu ye nche ho kra yankwa interview Abrante Captain Smart one Paul Adom Otchere wo eyen wa chechire mu ankasa na wo de wankasa kiakum Kwaku anum ne Kwaku anum ana ebete no eti yankwa video but yamfa se fema di dark eba center wo de botu wo ye adwuma na nkoso a mpacho wo ma de so be yade bia so wo ebebo yankwa video no na yamra sisi
before the news ended.
Before the news, also the news was going on when
yes.
he spoke to you.
And then I said,
so,
okay.
So did you go back after the news to
No,
sign
I did
off?
not. So the other team members had to continue, and then that's it. So he told me he sent the general manager of 1029, that's Kojo Singh, to bring me a letter. Yesterday around 10:49 thereabout, I saw my brother calling. He said he has something for me. I said, what do you have for me? Said, I've been asked to bring you a letter. I said, letter at this time? I will not be allowed to step out. If it is about me stepping out for some time, I just spoke to doctor. So there's no need for that letter. I saw him, took a shot of it, sent it to me on WhatsApp, and that's it.
What is in the letter?
Well, the letter says that I've been too hard on Nanado, the vice president.
In the letter?
In the letter. I mean, they said I've been using some harsh words on the president and the vice president and then the IGP, and that he's called me on several occasions to stop those things, and I'm not stopping and all that. And for that matter, I should proceed on suspension for 1 month, and then after 1 month, I resume. So they gave a date that's today, and then next month,
4th June.
4th June.
You're supposed to resume on the 4th June.
That's what the letter says.
So technically, it's a suspension.
That's what the letter says.
For assets where using unprintable words against high-profile
according
public
to the
officials.
letter.
Okay, but what has been the focus of your morning show by the last?
You see, I have decided. You did Faber also this evening.
Yes.
You just did Faber also.
Yes. That's what you call Faber also.
Yes.
We call it the editorial.
Yes. Faber also is facing the reality all other broadcasters are afraid to talk about.
No holds barred.
No. You pick the issue, you research, you call people with brains to feed you with the needed information so you can also give it out. Sometimes.
And it's called Faber also.
Faber also.
And it's every day?
It's Mondays, and Wednesdays.
What time?
From 8:30.
Oh, okay. So Monday, 8:30, Faber also. So the traffic is coming there.
Yes.
The whole Facebook traffic is coming there.
It's always there. Mondays and Wednesdays. Then I have the Anopeja. The show is Anopabofo. Then we have the morning fire, the Anopeja. Right after the news, you throw some small fire.
Against who? The fire?
No, I mean, issues happening. And this whole thing is CNO was about, from Galamsey, and then to Yekaya dear as of mine.
Oh, the national debt, yes.
Yes, and it started from the IGP.
Why?
You remember saying that you police photo by heart. Yes, bullion van, police need to be able to only bulletproof. Police need to have Yekuno. And I was like, really? We live in a country, 21st century, and police officers are sitting in bullion vans with this long-wheeled weapons. Say police need to know or the shed door in change say no was out to door name. It is say obi nipa boni bi even want to attack them. They di kind of car ni movie no as say obi door no. And so what to no na baby a wuti obi then obetimi credit by the time I obet to no kura no the nipa na kum.
Yeah.
It drew time I say you guys are. And I said it and I will repeat.
So you are talking about the arrangement of the police people when they are on patrol.
Exactly.
You think they should hold a gun themselves, a small gun?
I mean, they should have some side arms. That makes it easier for them.
Why were you blaming the IGP for that?
But who is in charge?
Okay, he is, yeah, of course.
He is. And I said that, look, when you're careful about the West IGP, because you had already gone on radio, promised that you had 2 police in Fakatuem.
Yes.
Akatuanebay.
I don't know.
Amma.
Oh, you're sure about that?
Amala.
Who check here?
Amma. Till today, ask the police
Who check your
officers.
Ministry of Finance?
Oh, Ohene, am I? I will not sit on this huge platform.
Okay. Inti ambano.
And then I said that, look, IG, why you're careful? Who had the West IG? Then somebody from somewhere calls me and say that on man pennyphobia, or penny for protection. A man will say, you need to keep quiet. And I said, me, keep him quiet. Now, I'm sure innocent police officers, they don't sleep. They are the people to protect us. And they are being killed like Nkoko. And you want me to keep quiet? I would not.
Okay, so this Faber also is focused on the security of the police.
This one was, it's talks about a host of other issues. You know, this one was on security, and then about Galamsey. I said that Galamsey is going on in Chebi. It's still going on there. And I said that if Nanado, my president, I admire so much, if he really want to paint a very beautiful picture that he is really on against the fight against Galamsey, he should stop the Galamsey and want to. And I will say it again.
Did you show videos of the Galamsey?
Oh, I did. So
you showed videos?
I did. So per se.
So you have the videos?
I did.
And
so
the videos show that this is Chebi?
So per se Galamsey.
Not Esiakwa, not Achim Kutuku, not
I mean, when you
Swedro.
say, everybody knows. My team members were invited by some chiefs. And I said that, look, Galamsey ni Jaya, stop Ukromu. And I will say it again, Nanado.
No,
if you are indeed watching me, I am saying that
he may not be watching that.
Galamsey no Jaya, stop Ukromu Galamsey first.
Okay, but do you have evidence that
have you been there before?
I've been to Chebi before, yes.
When?
Oh, it's been a while. I went to a funeral there the last time.
Kwachina. Oh, I mean, Chebi is not as huge as Accra. Yes.
So you have the evidence of that. So you made the point about the presence. One who say
the tear say, and penny force your bottom free fee. Yes. But then if you shall say, would fee. It is
a presence, no, a policy work, a broad
answer. If you have a policy, and the policy out what they ban, say you are the bonia, not a big cost will be a what tiny baby, will free. That's a policy, no, and then baby fufra. What person shall say?
There be so no there obu amai aban no obu amai ni nyina
chebi kan ho ana
chebi kan ho enti no so ko jai chebi there galamsey no na se we njai kentin kro no there na ne ko kasa hwe na akufo do we jai ni krom there o mama na jai kentin kro no there dey koso a na no so be kan se
there be ensuo ba ko pe de di bube e wo Ghana se achimkwa onum bremu bremu na ayede wo ko bremu na ni won say the bremu
Matthias say, but seminar
said the beya, you see.
That's what personalizing.
No, I'm not personalizing. I am saying that you won near man getting ketibi we are here. Say a coso. Na a biwo na hoa. As a so say. A yenim gracia cry.
Intika on this one now your presence na 7 hour presence na sa one feature bia. Na galamsey ko be bia. Inka bia we fa IGP ni so on chebi hon kwa no dey here na say.
Anka before soldier for no be call other places no na ka hode na jai dada one who said here
hode no soldier for na so small mo ko
Paul say we are the president of this phone, assuming this phone is a country. Now the corruption index we krum ye 85%. We bet me akojina obi and the krum there 2% one catch corruption.
So how they need jurisdiction or
assuming say you invite us kokasa or
say kokasa no chese jurisdiction.
Exactly.
But jurisdiction now Ghana na Ghana man nyina jurisdiction ya de cro na na ko ba bia. In say galamsey and let's say 15 villages na identify 12 rivers na identify. Yeah policy no to clear all the 12 rivers. Yeah, isolated chebi say me free hunt menyan in time.
No, you see, this is the problem. This is the major problem we're facing. Okay? So we will fear that or how we will fear. If fear no how no. As I said, you solve it if fear no how no and tem. But say a quiet say a course wo baby and ye mfa nidie e ma president or tia konwa so. Se waka se yinjai na ono awon a ewo ne krom no na say one of the newspapers they ba say enye Ghana from pobium na eye galamsey no eye mo free Guinea Malians and blah blah blah.
Okay, so your problem of your fight
that was one, and then the third one was on Ghana Yekaya there. Let me read something.
Yekaya there, and also now President Assembly and say Finance Minister na Dr. Bawumia.
Mamen Kaya de venture.
Okay, so you're still watching Good Evening Ghana.
We are the Public Debt Statistical Bulletin 2020 prepared by the Treasury and Debt Management Division of the Ministry of Finance Ghana. Okay.
Camera.
Paul, are you ready?
Yes.
Tia. Gross public debt as at the end of December 2020 stood at 291.63 billion Ghana cedis. And that is $50.83 billion, representing 76.1% of GDP, and an increase of 33.6% compared to the stock in 2019. The public debt, as at the end of 2020, comprises external debt of 141.80 billion Ghana cedis, and that's 24.7 billion. 37% of GDP, and domestic debt of $149.83 billion. That's $26.1 billion, representing 39.1%. The total stock, blah, 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 blah. I can forward it up to you.
Yes,
when you read this,
this is the national debt.
Yes, it tells you
the concerns about the national debt. It tells
you that the domestic debt alone represents 76.1% of our GDP.
Yeah, that is owed to the banks in Ghana and other domestic, if you like, books.
And you think it's not a worrying trend?
No, it is. I'm just asking what you did with that.
So I said this, that during Mahama's time, Mayor, one of the people, I was very critical about how the economy was managed under John Dramani Mahama. It do, baby, no. Na mi kofi kura na msuru. Yes, we have Faber was on us. I had a jet to a tour. Nti na no she.
Sometimes some okay now I do my FM.
Na mo do my FM. E do baby kura na management to me for catch was uja for and then they na no show. Them say Ghana first. I don't have any other country apart from this country. that time na 69%
of GDP.
Of GDP. As if say Ghana every now it's 76. Then I said at that time, me kind some hammer bone.
Okay, some hammer bone.
Because we GDP na what can we see we are seeing now boom we. Let's say we see can I can say ya.
When I say no modu kakra.
Ne modu. Then it is a sanity here there. And the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Say now catch and say, "Buba wo mobbesia." Yeah, mobbesia by heart said the
about smart borrowings.
Wo mobbesia by heart. Me na now tell at a grassy one smart borrowing no matter kono. Just wo mobbesia by heart. That's the way to me mobbesia somebody here you me. Our Ghana her banks a kanko awode 76.1% of our GDP there. And then one bon chama hama.
Ah, sana kai.
Yes. And you see,
yes.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Nanado.
Yes.
The last thing
you will never do that.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I was not trained up that way. But the last thing I would not do is to sit down for the Ghanaian youth to keep on suffering. I would not.
That's correct. Until you use your powers of advocacy. So we're advocates.
And I have said it
advocacy to do that
over and over again, and I will repeat. Look, say Ghana on my way, ye hear moja, obi moja, and ye the work Ghana pania, ebe mo manya ye ya, se si ye metwengo, ya metwemi moja mfako. Ghana must go beyond where we are today. Are you happy that
what's the next steps?
No, you see, the next step is that ye media no. Say yes, sorry, not about another's government, not about the next government to come. It's about media. Then sorry. Say we and the first thing we did.
American media, no sorry, I'm to Trump. No.
Adia bakwa yeah. A boy and say first war against Galamsey. What happened, Paul?
Tell me what happened.
The entire media.
Yes,
rose in support.
Graphic led it, yes.
What happened? We succeeded.
Did we?
To a certain extent. But the political will went away.
The political will, no.
Oh, Basa.
And then it's always the problem.
And you're right.
Auntie, Minia, Osha, Asamoa, a bias, see name Koma, Captain Smart, and Yenia Bema Paul Adom Otchere, one more enya. It tells you clearly say, the media freedom no Ghana dear atonsum because ye kai ebrebi atwemu kone niam bi ana Captain Smart nsema ahodo anu oka to make criticize the previous government no say abani ade na nya oka woyenso na ya oka and say wa criticize abani because senior Ghana fo nyina agi atum ye fix the country Vice President Babe Katre say niema mako be 71 problem be 71 and was solve but what solve say problem we nyina na Argentina still Ghanaians are calling for the government to fix the economy. And it tells us that the culture of silence, one way or the other, it is getting out of hand. And Abrantia and the Eddie Captain Smart and your questions. Watch it and in some with the Namso, near Kobaye, and penny for a jar. And now Utie, I send you baby crown puna, was say, or man penny, a baby to that's no Captain Smart or here. But this is a problem here. Say, a banner say, and Centroni Yedma. Na se obi frɛ ne director. Etene say o presenter na cassette amia. Ede no say director ne at least on my fair hearing. Anka omunko tie Captain Smart program o ye no. No hwe so oyeye na na ase won ye na. But ekoba ne say pressure from the government into Captain Smart entrance here.